How's it going, guys? I am extremely excited right now. So excited I can't even contain myself, and I want to share this with you guys, and you're going to go through this experience with me. Kind of an unboxing, I guess you could say. A little bit of background. I'll show you this first. This will kind of give you a hint. This is from our wonderful DMV in Salem. I'm sure you can guess what it is, but I wanted to share this with you guys. So a little bit of background. Before I bought Abel, I wanted to make sure I would be able to register him as something other than a commercial vehicle, because in Oregon a commercial vehicle is $600 or more per year to keep it registered. And I'm not going to use them as a commercial vehicle to make money or tow other vehicles or whatnot. So what I ended up doing is making numerous phone calls down to the head honcho at the DMV in vehicle policy, talking to him about what I could do to get Abel registered as a motorhome. Well, he told me that they don't have a classification for any of the Stewart and Stevenson vehicles in Oregon as a motorhome. So what I would have to do is prove to them beyond a reasonable doubt that I was building Abel as a motorhome. So once he agreed to that, I went on the search, found Abel, got the shelter, got it put together in a very rudimentary format, which you'll see in my build series. One of the first few episodes, I show you that I was able to go and get registered for it. But here's the thing. They had to create a special class of Stewart and Stevenson vehicle that would be registered as a motorhome. So if you're in Oregon and you want to get one of these vehicles, they have a classification now for an M1078 or an M1079 as a motorhome. You have to go through a couple extra steps, and that's in my video series. I'll show, and you can go back and look at that. But I was able to get it done. So I want to open this up and share this with you guys. They were able to do something a bit above and beyond for some motorhome plates, and I'm really excited. So let's tear into this. Hard to do one-handed. I really need to get some proper camera equipment for this series that I'm doing. Okay, so this looks like it's my registration card. I'm not going to show that. I don't care if you guys know where I live, but let's just eliminate that whole worry altogether. You guys ready for this? Here, I'll just pull it out of here and then stick it up on the screen. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? After all that fighting, and I'm a week away from my trip permit expiring, the plates show up. I am so stoked right now. So, now I gotta get them mounted on Abel, of course. And so I'm gonna go outside and do that. Kind of messed up the paint a little bit. I'll have to touch that up. Never been so happy to do this before. For the rear, a little drill and tap action right in the center there would be perfect. That way it doesn't get too damaged when we're backing into trees and whatnot. It's got a little bit of protection. Alright guys, I did a 5/16 tap. Got my good old friend here, copper anti-seize, which also acts as a rust inhibitor. And I dug through my stainless bin and found some Allen heads and some washers. So we'll get this put together and put it on Abel. Alright guys, I got that one mounted. I had to eliminate the washers on the bottom because they were interfering with the stickers. But that's the back one. Let's see what we can do with the front one. I suppose I should be blurring this out like everybody else on the internet, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you show your vehicle online, is just blur out the plates? I've never understood that. And that might look pretty good if I can figure out a bracket to mount it on. I wonder if it'll fit. Ooh, I think it'll fit here. It does cover up the Stewart and Stevenson part a little bit if I offset it. I could offset it onto the grill, that would look pretty good. I wonder if I put the bridge plate back on, if it'll fit on there. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to mount it just like this. I painted the bridge plate a long time ago and I never put it back on. And so I'm going to use this corner hole here as a way to line it up. And then I think I'm going to use some washers, like some nylon or some rubber washers, to space it out from the grill a little bit. That'll kind of give it some bling. And we'll see how that goes. That turned out better than expected. Use some little nylon spacers underneath it to get it almost perfectly level with those buttons that are on the bridge plate. I think it's going to look sharp. It's got some pop to it. Let's put it back on the truck, see how it looks. That's got some pop to it for sure. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.